Right now, all Digital Circus fans are looking for information about the release of the 6th episode. We have received some very good news. Gooseworx has confirmed that the release of the 6th episode should take no more than 4 months. Thanks to this, I have calculated the approximate release date of the 6th episode. Moreover, we have never predicted the plot of the 6th episode correctly. Evil Pomni will return, and we are in for another adventure in which the characters' bodies will change significantly. In this video, I will tell you all the latest news about the 6th episode. A couple of days ago, Jobby the Hong held a joint stream with Gooseworx on YouTube, where they drew on the same canvas, responded to viewers' comments, and communicated with each other. In this relaxed atmosphere, one of the topics of their conversation was news about the production of the new episode of the amazing Digital Circus. Gooseworx said that the remaining work on the 6th episode should not take more than 4 months. As I suspected, the reason for this acceleration in work is the same as in the case of the quick release of the 4th episode. The fact is that the team working on the animation for the new episodes has started to pick up speed and is now working on several episodes at once. It is the work of the animators that takes the most time and creates the biggest difference in time between episodes. Post-production does not take much time, and the other stages of development, such as voice acting and script writing, are done well in advance. Last year, the 4th episode was released so quickly because it was animated together with the 3rd episode. Recently, the animators have been working on the 5th episode, which has already been released, as well as the 6th and 7th episodes. This may mean that the 7th episode will also be released fairly quickly after the 6th. We know that the 6th episode will most likely be released 4 months after the release of the 5th episode. Let's try to calculate when the new episode should be released. The 5th episode was released on June 20th. So, if we add 4 months to that, the data will point to the end of October. However, the 6th episode will definitely not be released on October 20th. I want to remind you that Glitch always releases new trailers and new episodes on their YouTube channel on Fridays because that is the most convenient viewing time for most of their audience. If we take Friday of the same week in October, we get October 24th as the likely release date for the 6th episode. However, I have a few more theories about when the episode might be released. The Fridays before and after this week are also under suspicion. If the animators work quickly enough and post-production isn't too complicated, the 6th episode could be released on October 17th. To be honest, in my opinion, the most likely release date for the 6th episode is Friday, October 31st. We know that this episode will have a rather dark theme. It will be devoted to revealing Jax's dark secrets, and we can also expect a lot of weapons and battles. A while back, a user on Tumblr asked Gooseworx to describe each episode in one word, starting with the second one. Gooseworx described the 6th episode with the word guns. What I'm getting at is that the 6th episode will be pretty dark and fit the Halloween theme. Because of this, releasing a new episode right on Halloween Eve would be quite symbolic. I think this could be a good decision. All these facts bring the 6th episode closer to the 3rd. The 3rd episode was also quite dark, fit the Halloween theme, and was released in October. Considering that the circumstances surrounding the creation of the 2 episodes also appear to be very similar, I would like to compare the release dates of the 4th and 7th episodes. If the 3rd and 6th episodes are to be released in the same month with a difference of 1 year, then the same may also happen with the 7th and 4th episodes. The 4th episode was released in mid-December last year. Incidentally, it was released on Friday the 13th, which also has a certain symbolism in relation to the content of the episode. Everything Gangle took on failed and turned into problems. Following this logic, the 7th episode should be released on December 12th or 19th. We also know that about a week before the release of a new episode, Glitch starts posting teasers on its Twitter account and publishes a trailer for the new episode on its YouTube channel. If my predictions are correct, then on October 20th, we will start receiving many new teasers for the 6th episode. If my predictions are correct, then on October 20th, we will start receiving many new teasers for the 6th episode, and on October 24th, the trailer for the 6th episode will be released. In the case of the 7th episode, on December 1st, we should see new teasers, and on December 5th, we should receive the trailer for the 7th episode. Now I want to talk about our expectations for the 6th episode. On her Blue Sky page, Gooseworx wrote, "It warms my heart seeing nobody accurately predict how episode 6 is going to play out. It turns out that we still can't get close enough to understanding the plot of the 6th episode." Let's now return to the joint stream of Jobby the Hong and Gooseworx. After the broadcast ended, Jobby the Hong posted the final version of the canvas he drew with Gooseworx on his Twitter. For the most part, their sketches were dedicated to Godzilla, but there is something interesting to note among these drawings. The same idea is repeated twice. I'm talking about Jax as Godzilla, who was called Jackzilla. One of the drawings also depicts Pomni as a butterfly, which Jax destroys with his Godzilla laser breath. During the stream, Gooseworx drew attention to this concept several times during the conversation. All of this reminds me of the first adventure from the 5th episode, Poacher's Paradise, in which Jax, as a poacher, hunted the other main characters in the form of animals. In the 5th episode, we learned that Kane is definitely capable of greatly altering the bodies of players within adventures and even influencing their minds. We get an adventure in which Jax terrorizes the other characters in the form of Godzilla. I think that in the 6th episode, we will see a few more adventures from the suggestion box. The author of this adventure was undoubtedly Jax. In a conversation on the stream, Gooseworx mentioned evil Pomni. This may hint at her return and role in the 6th episode. In the 2nd episode, Ragatha told Pomni that Kane likes to use old NPCs that the heroes have already met in new adventures. The adventure in the 5th episode, in which the main characters played softball, was invented by Ragatha, but she noted that she did not create evil doppelgangers. We understood that Kane does not like the adventures that the main characters come up with. However, the evil doppelgangers were created by him, so the chance of meeting them again is actually quite high. Another post by Gooseworx on Blue Sky caught my attention. Don't get me wrong, Jax is still my favorite character, but some of you guys make too many excuses for his behavior. He has reasons for why he acts the way he does, but he's still not a good person, lol. This leads me to believe that Jax's behavior in the 6th episode will contrast sharply with his behavior in the 5th. It's no secret that Jax is the favorite character of most viewers because of his unique charisma. Many people would like to find a reason to completely justify him and make him a good guy, but Jax's image is not reduced to a simple hero or villain. In the 5th episode, Jax made a lot of effort to get to know Pomni better, get closer to her, and win her over. But at the same time, it is noticeable that Jax kept Pomni at a distance all this time. It is obvious that Jax has problems trusting those around him. He is afraid that another person will hurt him. He does not want to be vulnerable, so he leaves himself the option of abandoning Pomni and becoming disappointed in her. There is a theory that in the 6th episode, Jax will treat Pomni quite badly. He will want to conduct some kind of trust test for Pomni. It will consist of some scary or dangerous task for Pomni on a new adventure, especially if the idea for this adventure belongs to Jax. Pomni wants to be friends with the other people in the Digital Circus, so she will agree and put herself in great danger. Jax will see this as a way to prove that Pomni is real, unlike the other people in the Digital Circus, that she can be trusted. What do you think about this? When can we expect the 6th episode to be released? Will Jackzilla appear in the new adventure? What does Jax plan to do with Pomni? Write your thoughts and theories in the comments, and I will definitely read them. Remember, the best comments will be featured in new videos. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Good luck everyone, and see you soon.